No, because we're debating. Like, social acceptance of the Muslim cloth and other.
I think it's more socially acceptable now.
No, our theme song's gone. You remember?
I
What's
know
up,
we all
y'all?
miss it.
We miss it.
We are back. I do miss the original theme song.
Welcome back to another episode of the PASMAG Podcast TV show behind the editor's desk. No name.
If you have notes about the old theme song, please leave them in the chat.
Actually,
This is a
please, 'cause I want it
petition to
back.
Bring back the old theme song.
Hashtag make the theme song great again.
If you
Oh
send us
my
a voice
God.
note of your
I just
best
want the theme song.
impression of a theme song, we'll use it as a theme song.
We will send us a voice note. But yeah, welcome back. I am back after much travels as well. I've had a very busy few weeks.
Yeah, Pitbull, Mr. Worldwide. Where have you been?
So I road tripped my S15
Mr. 305.
from Miami to Toronto. So just under 2,800 kilometers in my S15. That was really fun. Went a bunch of different U.S. states, had cool memories. And then I also went to Slammedenuff Ohio with my RX-7. That was a really fun weekend as well. Shout out to Ohio. It's actually a really fun time. A lot of great people. The food's kind of mid, I'm going to be honest. Y'all's food isn't the best. Price of gas is low.
Nice.
And yeah, we
Nothing
went to Slammedenuff Ohio. We also went to a show hosted by a group called Root Stars that was inside of a store in a plaza, which was really sick. Like
That's
they
fun.
somehow like leased out a store for a month, and they did an entire like free car show, by the way, free food. Like
What?
that's what I'm saying. Like there's barbecue.
So wait, they made you guys park inside like an actual like car show.
Car
and
show.
then people were just allowed walking in.
Anybody
and
was allowed to walk in. It was free for vendors, free for people with their cars, free for everything. And my RX-7 was kind of like parked in the center of the room, which was like
That's
pretty
kinda
cool and humbling. And people kept coming up to me and asking, "Is that your car?" And I'm like, "Nah,
Nope.
Damn.
no, I hate talking about my car."
Anyone else get up
That's
to car
such a
stuff
lie.
this weekend?
Like to random people.
Youssef just says, I hate talking about my car.
To random people.
After
Okay.
That's so
yapping about
false.
When random people
Oh,
at a show
man.
come up to me in my RX-7 are like, "I love your car," I'm like, "Oh, thanks." They're like, "What's done to it?" I'm like, "Okay, bro."
Not this again.
And then they
yeah.
ask me my 0 to 60 time, and I'm like,
Oh, man.
Sick,
it
bro.
doesn't do
Yeah,
that.
I'm
That's
still
an
trying to.
annoying
You're
question.
still trying to hit 60 to this day.
It's still going.
But yeah, man, over the weekend, more sanding. Turned out some of my primer wasn't adhering to one of my fenders, so I have to completely strip that panel and then like do it all over.
Damn.
Bodywork is fun, eh?
I hate bodywork. I just want it to be done, but in 2 weekends, my car is going to be painted for sure.
Yay.
Really?
We've booked the
Confirmed?
spot. We've booked the spot.
Let's
Yeah.
go.
And so
Paint gang.
green gang. So I'm looking forward to
I'm
that.
also kind of green on the RX-7.
Half
Yeah.
green.
I'm
Yeah.
hopping on.
I'll take
My S15 is also being rewrapped next week. One of my buddy's shops taking it in.
green.
Not green.
Not green.
He's doing all the work, and let me just tell you, it's underwhelming color. So look forward to that.
Oh my
Forward
god.
to
I'm
Gray?
kidding.
Nardo gray.
No, it's Adam's favorite color, iridescent purple.
Oof.
No, it's like just very
That's it.
underwhelming.
If you submitted a car for a feature today and it has an iridescent wrap, I'm roasting you off the bat. Let's carry on.
But yeah, so yeah, hopefully I'm going to show that next week on the podcast. I'm also going to an RWB build in Montreal, so hopefully gonna have some cool content up on the
Ooh.
website about that. That's gonna be a fun one.
RWB. So, speaking about Youssef and people that are mini, what other things are also mini?
This is another one of those segues where I start to wonder what
Listen,
you're doing
you
here.
just gotta go with the flow a little bit. Like Youssef's mini.
How am I? I'm 6 foot, brother.
On a different planet. Where? What? Okay. So Youssef's
The
mini.
measuring tape comes
and
out.
you know, when you have a big truck, what do you want? A mini truck. No, just me.
Okay,
my
wait.
God.
I'm gonna go on the segue.
Hold on.
So first up,
Oh, what?
When you have a big truck, what
This
do you
is not
want?
even-
Is it crazy?
Hardjohn's really good at reading.
Hardjohn, this is the wrong event.
So
I mean,
This
No,
is
he was right.
number one on
Impact.
You said mini trucks.
Yeah.
BMW has never made a pickup
You're
truck.
looking at a different sheet, brother.
You're wrong, brother.
Anyways,
I thought you were going at like Austin. I thought you were taking it the most insane.
me too. Anyways,
because Austin.
MPACT in Austin is a BMW show, very clearly by the M in MPACT. And it's a very cool show. I believe
That's
they
what it
host.
is.
I believe they host
There's
shows
an
around
eye in
North
that
America,
graphic.
with a bunch of different.
Woo.
Yeah, we
had
did
a
do a Tuner
TVG
Battlegrounds.
live.
I don't know why that guy's X3's on the track, but that's a different story.
He's having fun. Let him have fun.
It looks like a super on the track too. That's kind of funny one.
Oh, I thought that was
Laguna Seca
Marina Blue or
LSB.
whatever it was. Laguna
Yeah.
Seca Blue.
LSB E46M3.
Is it actually? It doesn't look like it.
That's LSB, yeah.
Oh, okay.
E46M3,
nonetheless.
one of the best cars of all time.
Ooh, big turbus.
Big Turbski brother.
Ooh, even bigger
Oh.
turbus. Oh my god. Okay, race car.
That's the smallest
That's
turbo I've
it.
ever seen.
That is full blown
Send it.
drag setup.
I wonder if
fun
it's a
stuff with
2JZ.
2J.
No shit.
That looks fun.
Something I've noticed about the warmer climate you get to, the cooler the custom plates are.
Yeah, because they buy one to use it year round
I
instead
know.
of 6 months. This is like a pit
Wow.
lock of some sort.
That's not a factory color, right? That dark blue.
BMW has a lot of individual
Yeah, it
colors.
might
You'd be
be.
surprised.
It'd be like some paint to sample thing.
They do that. Why is there a Hellcat there?
Wow, that 1 Series looks so
BMW
squish.
swapped Hellcat.
And there's a Mazda 3.
Ooh.
Oh, that 911.
They're just trying to have fun.
It's a BMW event. The first car I like that I see is a Porsche.
That's on brand for you.
Yeah, that purple is nice though.
We are all very big Porsche fans here at PASMAG, if you
Yeah,
guys
that
couldn't
thing's
tell.
sick.
Is that a GT3R? Damn.
I'm just trying to get a vibe for the event out of the video footage so far. I see a lot of parked cars.
I see a lot of track, like.
Yeah, a lot of
supposedly-
track cars sitting still.
Well, we can talk to RJ. He shot it. He was there with Jamie this
Oh.
weekend.
I'm hoping this video continues into the action.
RJ, you with us?
Hello.
Oh,
Hey,
Yo.
What's up, dude?
how are y'all doing?
Not too bad. Just watching some footage here. Oh, there we go. There's
That
the
was a
action I
real
was looking
Texas
for.
y'all. I like that one.
Yo.
That was authentic.
Right when we were getting to the action, somebody cut the video feed off. Pretty sad about that. There
Fun.
we go.
Yeah, there was a lot of track cars there. Most of the X3 that you saw on the track, that is a big single turbo, and it's
Wild.
stupid fast.
That's
Dang.
There was a lot of X3s there that were single turbo. The clip you're watching now was me riding with my boy Jason Merck. He was one of the
Oh,
sponsors
sick.
that covered the track side of the event, and I got to ride along with him in a hot lap.
Hell yeah. That's awesome.
So how was the event overall? How would you sum up like the whole atmosphere,
That's
the
a crazy
vibe, that
kit.
kind of feeling?
This is my second year there. The first year I covered media as well. This year I covered media as well again. The event is great. I mean, it's delivers for sure. This year was way better than last year. A lot bigger, a lot more cars, a lot more people for sure. A lot of variety too. As you can see, there's supercars.
Wow.
All kinds
yeah.
of stuff.
That's a terrible interior. Wow. So I have a hot take question. Are all BMWs the same?
In what aspect?
Just in general, like I feel like they're all the same. I've owned I daily a BMW. I love them.
They
but,
all
like,
have the same logo.
they're all the same.
I wouldn't say they're all the same necessarily. Like the E46 that you saw in the beginning, that's
Yeah.
an original S54 that's been converted to a big single turbo. It makes about close to 1,000 horsepower.
Dang.
And then the white Super behind it makes about 1,300 horsepower. They're two good friends of mine.
That is cool.
There's some monster power in the BMWs
Oh, he has a little hoodie on the
out
shirt.
there, especially ones that come out of my buddy Jesse Jordan's shop. And that was most of the cars here were built by him.
Sick.
It's crazy.
So the whole event, is it like definitely more motorsport focused? Is that safe to say? Like there's a car
yeah.
show there, but that's kind of like on the sidelines compared to the track.
Yeah,
stuff.
the car show.
Oh, boy.
It's pretty big on the car show side. Like they do a lot of awards for like best BMW, best JDM. So MPACT isn't strictly about BMWs, as you
Okay.
see some Porsches,
Yeah.
some Lamborghinis. There's a lot of other cars there as well. So they cater more to just the builder aspect. Like build your car, make it fast, make it fun, make it unique, make it your own, and
Respect
show
it.
up. And that's kind of what they do.
What happened to the MRS with the smash tail light and rear bumper?
He spun out on the track and crashed right in front of one of my buddies that does media, and it was pretty nuts. I wish I would have got that footage, but
That's
didn't.
Pretty cool stuff. Is there something there that like really stood out to you as like, oh my god, this is the coolest car here?
Honestly, man, I'd have to say the E92 M3 that you saw a minute ago with the deep dish wheels and wide body.
Is
And
that the
those
orange one?
The orange one, that was nice, that was
a
nice.
very unique kit.
Man, that car, the car was gorgeous, and it sounded amazing.
That's cool.
That is awesome.
Yeah, there's some good looking stuff here. It's quite the
Yeah,
mix.
the right-hand drive E36.
Oh, I didn't even catch that. Whoa.
Oh.
Yeah, it's right here. Yeah, this thing's clean.
There's a right-hand drive E36 touring on Facebook, local to us, that's floating around.
You
Oh, nice.
suggesting-
Yeah, those are
suggesting
very
items?
rare.
Damn, that is nice.
Yeah.
Big fan.
This event does
Right.
look very sick.
What's that?
This event does look very, very sick. Oh,
Yeah,
the USUV.
it's fun.
Whoa. I like anything at the track.
Ooh, I like that color. It's kind of weird.
What?
I don't like the red interior.
I love red interiors.
But going with that, like,
See,
As
I'm
long
a,
as the
I'm a
tints are
saddle
dark
brown
enough.
interior type
Looks like
of
my
person.
toothpaste.
Shout out to Colgate Toothpaste if you want to sponsor us. You know where to find us.
The DMs.
E82.
Oh my god, is this top drift?
Oh, that thing was crazy. I don't even know what was going on with that car. But there was a lot of vendors out there and a lot of random people. It was fun. It was really fun.
It does look fun.
So other than the MRS, did anyone else have a bad time on track?
Oh man, yeah. Start of the day, first hot lap. My poor guy Jason Merck in that GT3 RS, the 992 that you saw on the trailer or on the tow truck.
Yep.
Very first lap of the day, blew his engine.
No.
Ouch.
Oof.
Yeah. He just had it built up in New York and had a stroker kit put in it, and it was crazy fast, fun car. But yeah,
Really?
they drove it to the event perfectly fine. First lap, blew the engine on the back
Wow.
straight.
Ouch. Can we go back to that like pickup
Oh, Adam
Ute
loves that route.
converted to or whatever that was?
Oh yeah, that's a G82 M4 that's been converted to a truck.
Friggin' sweet.
Yeah, that was
Remember when I
crazy.
said BMW doesn't have trucks? I lied. I'm sorry, Hard.
That is so much cooler than it should be.
Yeah, that company does some wild things. I think they've got like 3 or 4 of them done so far.
No
It
way.
looked like properly OEM. I think we saw one of them at SEMA like 2 years ago because I remember
Yep,
writing about
that was the
weird-
exact one.
weird stuff at the show. Okay, that's cool. Well, now it's into like the real motorsportsy
Man,
stuff I see in the
You
background.
don't see enough these old 6 Series around.
because they blew up.
Yeah, they don't run.
What
So
on
fun.
earth?
Yeah, they had helicopter rides there as well.
Liquid
It was
Molly.
pretty neat.
That's very Texas.
I would have done it, but I've seen too many things happen with those.
The
so
guy
I'll
standing
stay
up for
away.
the T.
Oh, that is good.
that's
Oh, that's
the
a-
E92 right there.
That is
Great
pretty
color,
crazy.
too.
that is crazy.
That's sick.
That thing is sick, man.
It looks like a drift car.
We have Adam LZ.
Yeah, I thought that was Adam.
Yeah, they had some pretty cool FD cars out there. They had Sparky JM60. He was out there with his S15 right there.
yeah.
Good car.
The
S15s are the
swap,
best.
Big supercharger.
S15s are the best. Not the LS part, but S15s are good.
Yeah, that car is right there is
Very
rowdy.
powerful.
Jeez. Ooh, IS.
Yeah, that's my boy Cyrus. I got
Nice.
to actually do a ride along with that. You should see that here. in a
Oh,
minute.
Lambo
That's all
doors.
hard Johns right there.
ISs will look good with suicide doors, don't at me.
Yeah.
Dylan Schaefer says he gave the helicopter pilot a drift ride along and it was a great time. That's awesome.
Oh yeah, Dylan's my homie. Love that dude.
Hi, Dylan.
I did a ride along with him as well.
Jeez.
Hard John's about to go buy Lambo doors
So-
for his IS.
So he's definitely
a good
turbo. Is that a 2J or 1J?
It's a 2J with a I can't remember what turbo he has, but he has a smaller turbo just so it can spool quick, so you can get the tires spinning quick.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
It's about 450 horsepower.
Wow, that's perfect.
Good driver. Wow.
Oh yeah, he's great.
If this is
That
Hard
dude can
John's, it would
drive.
be in a wall by now.
Oh my god. That joke is never gonna. Oh my god.
Hey, that could be me too. The GM.
In the LS.
If it was,
Oh,
That was an LS. Shoot.
if it was me, my car would have broken by now. No, this event looks awesome, dude.
It does. It looks
This is a
very
lot.
It
cool.
was.
video. When
It
is
was a
that?
blast, man. It was hot, but it was a blast.
Naturally.
Yeah,
We were
checks out.
originally supposed to get like a lot of clouds and rain in the morning and mid-afternoon, but Texas decided it would say screw you and put the sun out. So
Yep.
Yeah. How was the food?
yeah,
though?
that's the food. Food was good, man. We had a
Hard John's always thinking
brisket
about food.
sandwiches. Yeah, this is my boy
Oh.
Dylan.
Brisket.
Tearing it up. They actually got the drift on the track, so that was pretty exciting.
That's awesome. This whole event looks like a blast, dude.
Oh yeah, definitely. It's a lot of fun. It's so much diversity too. Like you don't just have one thing. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
you know, you're not just stuck walking around a parking lot looking at cars. You've got other things you can do too.
Hell yeah.
Sandoval Racing. Sick. So I assume you're definitely going to be going next year, right?
Oh, absolutely, absolutely.
Oh yeah, OG Shark right here. Let's go.
Yeah, that's my boys right there. I love those.
This
dude.
is sick. Well, honestly, thank you so much for the coverage. This event looks really awesome, and we are looking forward to seeing more events from you guys up there.
Absolutely, man.
Appreciate your time.
It's been a blast.
Sorry, go ahead.
I was just saying, it's been a blast being able to capture media for you guys and get things out there for you.
Yeah, the footage is always top notch, and we really appreciate
Dude,
it.
yeah, you take the sickest shots, like putting the article
know.
together on the website, like actual like moving cars. Like I suck at photography, but moving cars, making them look still is insane. Like I think that's just like an art form.
100%.
Also worth mentioning.
It takes a special skill set. I'm not gonna say nobody knows how to do it because everybody knows how to do it. It's just a matter
Just
of,
Harjon doesn't know yet. I'll teach you, Harjon.
Me and a couple of friends of mine, we do it backwards. So we shoot at very slow shutter speeds first, and then work our way up to higher, faster shutter speeds so that we get our cars more in focus, and it makes it a lot easier.
Cool.
Wicked. It's also worth mentioning about this show that we had TBG Live. Was it the first one of the year?
Yeah, first one of the
First
year.
TBG
one.
Live of the year.
Yes, and Jason Merck, actually the guy that blew up the GT3,
Yes.
he actually won.
Jason's BMW
TBG award.
M2. Was the TBG
I guess
Live
you win
winner.
some, you lose some.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
I'm
Car's
gonna be
pretty
honest.
sweet though.
I'm gonna be
Yeah.
honest. His loss is a lot financially bigger than this win by like
Absolutely.
$100,000.
No comparison.
But that is a sweet BMW M2.
Yeah.
I like it.
It's really
Yeah,
nice.
I'll be getting some photos of that soon for the TBG thing.
Beauty.
Awesome.
Well, dude, thank you very much for
Yes, thank
submitting
you.
the footage for us and joining us here. It was a pleasure talking to you, man.
Thank you so
I'm
much,
sure we'll have
dude.
you back again.
Absolutely. Always a pleasure talking to you guys. Y'all have a good day.
You
too,
too,
man.
Talk to you soon. Bye. Okay. Speaking of stuff, something that's big and something that's small,
Here's
we
the-
have
Whoa, hey.
we have a feature, and that's how you segue to a small truck. Anyways, a lot of us like getting the biggest pickup truck ever. A lot of people have F450s just to go to your local shopping mall. It's stupid. So without further
Stupid.
ado, we're gonna start our features with Adam's gonna like this one.
Big old Tacoma
2015
guy.
Toyota Tacoma.
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 Oh.
Whoa.
Whoa.
I was not expecting that.
Yeah,
Okay, so the lower your car is, the better it is on gas. This guy took that serious.
What is happening?
This is a mini truck.
It's
I thought it was
mini
It's a
truck.
modern
Squatted?
mini truck.
I thought it was squatted, but
If he
it's
squatted
just
it, it
on
would be
bags.
instant in.
It's just on bags.
No, if it was squatted, I would have banned this
Instantly
car.
in if it was squatted.
But it's all right because of the first picture. If that's paint, holy shit.
I am inclined to think it is paint.
With this kind of build, mini trucking,
No, I'm not convinced. Till he
it's
says it is.
sacrilegious to mini trucks to not paint it.
It's like you're in like that lowrider territory. Like it's very
Yeah, nobody's ever on
close.
Oh, here we go.
hydraulics.
In the video. Let's see.
Body drop license plate.
Oh, 100% that's got to be paint.
Nobody's
right?
ever on hydraulics but not painted.
Yeah,
Still
it's
not
definitely.
convinced.
You can
I
tell
hope
like
it is.
it's the airbrushing on it. It looks sick.
This is a lot of work.
Oh yeah, he's pointing.
Yeah,
it
there
out.
you go.
Yeah.
He's pointing it out.
Sick.
Nice.
This ain't your regular rap.
Insurance, you hit a what?
Literally.
A fender
That's
bender would
sick, that's
end
so fun.
somebody's whole insurance career.
I just want to put a pool inside the
Those wheels are
bed of that
terrible.
truck.
My friend Anna would love this. She's a mini truck girl.
I do agree. I don't love the wheels. It is what it is. It's
It
very
kinda
much
suits
of
the
the
vibe,
style.
though.
This
Yeah,
is very
yeah.
much of the style. The interior is very of
Definitely.
the style.
He also drives a bagged Lexus LC500.
Okay.
Oh, so he has money.
Dude parties.
Big, rich, millionaire. Stock tech brakes on.
Patrick
those
Reed from
massive
Mad
brakes.
Customs did the paint. Hell yes.
Shout out to Patrick.
Those are billet wheels. Okay,
Ooh, dude,
maybe
look
that
at
is
look at
cool.
the interior. Interior's painted too.
Oh, that steering wheel is.
The seats are
Sick.
stock seats are bunk. I'm gonna be honest.
Wait,
Okay.
what the hell? The whole frame was cut off and a hand-built custom frame was put in. Huh?
This is authentic. I'm not sure how to feel about this truck. I'm gonna be honest, because obviously you can't deny the a lot of work done to it, but this isn't of my era or of like.
Yeah, I'd say
I didn't even grow up
That's
seeing
okay. You can
this.
still appreciate it if you don't.
I appreciate
like,
the work,
I
but I
like
don't
how
appreciate
wild
the
it is.
style.
The
Nice.
style is definitely not for me, but I like it.
The work is crazy though.
I like the truck.
Even the door jambs are painted.
Jeez.
This is definitely proper. This guy definitely had a mini truck back in the day, or grew up around mini trucks and didn't have one, and then finally got his Tacoma.
Imagine,
It's like, you know
imagine you
what?
tell your friend, "Hey, I'm trying to move. Do you know anybody with a pickup truck?" And they're like, "Yeah, I got you." Pull up in this bad boy.
No moving is happening.
Yeah, I'm on board.
Do we have him on the phone?
We will in a moment.
We will in a moment.
Youssef
I'm
doesn't
usually the one to
listen.
segue that.
This
Now,
is cool.
okay, so
It's fun.
it is a 2015, which is, you know, I guess semi-recent, 10
Yeah.
years.
Mm-hmm.
But do you think he purchased it brand new, or do you think he purchased it 5 years ago?
I'm gonna be honest with this kind of build. It really doesn't matter. Do you think he's still? Oh my God, he could.
Like,
still,
how long do you
I
think
mean,
it
it
took
must
him
have-
to?
it
he
must have taken
technically
a long
could still have
time,
a
though.
finance on the truck itself.
Oh my God.
I doubt it because he has an LC.
Those
Yeah, I
wheels are
doubt
so
it. But
weird.
like, imagine leasing a truck, doing a full build to it, and they're like, okay, you have to return it now.
Oopsies.
No, this thing is awesome.
No, but yeah. How long do you think this build?
A
took?
long time. The paint alone took.
Guesstimate, Julia. How long do you think?
That steering wheel does not do it for me.
There's no airbags.
No, it's
but-
so fun.
That's like the Coors Light final boss.
It's so fun. I do you think it needs a little more chrome in the inside,
I think the stock seats are bunk.
but that's fun.
Oh, is Dale with us? Dale.
Dale, you with us?
Hello.
Hey, what's going on,
Hello.
dude?
Hey, how are y'all?
Doing good, man.
How long-
Your paint job is insane. Like, truly
Yeah,
badass, man.
Patrick Reed did that. He owns Mad Customs, and he's in the mini truck world. He's pretty much a legend. I mean, all his paint looks similar, but it's that kind of biomechanical look.
Right.
Mhm.
There's a ton of detail in it. It's all airbrush, and it's top notch.
It's
So,
cool.
were you a mini truck person in like the days that mini trucks were big, or did you just get into it because you really like it now? Like, what's the story behind that?
I've probably had 10 different custom cars and trucks in my life, but I actually come from a racing background. I raced professional motocross forever,
No way.
and you can't really go to race tracks with a mini truck because they're in the country. So I always had custom trucks I'd put flames on it and do Corvette motors, but they had coilovers, so they weren't that low. When the truck is that low, like sitting in the garage, the frame is on the ground.
Right.
You can't drive it like that.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's on airbags, so yeah, it's basically body drop. So body drop is as low as you can go.
Super
Crazy.
sweet, man. Now,
So
on the
the,
spec list, you've got...
um,
sorry. Go ahead.
When you open the door, the bottom door sill there where you step out is probably, I don't know, an inch off the ground or something.
Jeez. Where did
And
you
it-
hide the
it's a-
air setup? Sorry.
Oh, the air. Now, when I bought this truck and it was already done. So I have like y'all were saying, I have a LC 500, and I did the build on that, and I didn't want to go through all that again with this one. So I bought one that was already done, and then I basically added a PPF on it from a company here in San Antonio called Sublime Wraps. My LC500 is bagged. It's like the most modded LC500 in Texas. And Zarate Steelworks, he's a mini trucker legend. He did my LC500. So when I post like in the LC groups, if I post a picture of my LC, mine tucks harder than any LC500 I've ever seen.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Where is your compressor and tanks for the air setup? Like, I don't even know where they would
It's
be.
what you do is it's a raised bed. So if you
Ah.
notice, I mean, it's right here in my driveway. I could always walk out there if you want. I'm
I
on my
saw it
phone
in the
here.
video. The bed is extra high from the... when you're
Oh,
looking
that makes
in, so
sense.
it's
That makes
underneath.
sense.
It's like a false
But
floor.
yeah, basically you open the tailgate and then you see that the bed is raised, and then I have two compressors and a tank there,
Ah.
and it's AccuAir. So this truck here, when you're driving it around, and of course, I mean, a true mini truck, when you get in and start it up, it's going to look like a Christmas tree in there. Every light's going to be on. Your airbag light,
Of course.
your tire sensor, all that. I mean, that's what mini trucking's all about. So if you don't have any lights on, then yeah, you ain't going low enough.
That's mini truck interior lighting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, go ahead.
Now, when you got this truck, was it just bone stock and you started from nothing? Or I guess you
No.
had air suspension on it.
The build on it was about 40 grand, and I bought it from a guy who I'd I got too old to race anymore, so I started going to mini truck shows, and I joined. I'm a new member of Severed Ties, which is a worldwide mini truck club.
Okay.
And it's a couple, it's a few year petition for that. But I used to take my LC 500 to shows, and I always wanted. And now that I'm not racing anymore, I'm like, I'm gonna get me a mini truck. So I found one that I fell in love with, which was this one here. And it was already, the previous guy did it. I just know the history on it. It got top 100 at Lone Star Throwdown here in February, and that's I think 2,000 or 2,500 trucks, invite only. So it's you can't just show up. You have to be invited and submit an application. So I mean, top 100 is really good. So it's a straight show truck.
Hell yeah, man. No, there's one thing on the spec list I was a little confused by. The Tacoma frame was cut off and a hand-built frame was made.
Correct. That's body drop. Whenever you body drop,
okay.
From the firewall back.
Yeah, I got
so
you.
It's not a Tacoma frame. And what's, sometimes mini trucks, they don't ride that nice. This thing here, I mean, I can do 85, 90 down the freeway. It rides like a Corolla or something.
Oh, yeah.
That's wicked.
It's a stock 4-cylinder motor. The gas needle never moves. I mean, it's got great gas mileage, and it's not fast,
I think you're the first person on this podcast to mention how good their fuel economy is on their build.
Yeah, I have the LC, and that's a premium, and it sucks gas. So.
Is it a hybrid or a gas? Like just only gas,
V8.
sorry.
What, the LC?
Yeah.
No, it's a naturally aspirated V8, and then the build on that was about 30 grand. It's Zarate Steelworks did the bags on that, and it tucks like on 21s. It tucks past the top of the rim, which is unheard of. Not to mention my trunk setup on that is, you've probably never seen nothing like that. I mean, it's right there in the garage. If you want, you're on my phone. I can walk right out there and show you real quick.
That is up to our producing team, but I think we're gonna have to wait for another issue with that once we have proper photos and stuff like that. That'd be best.
I need you to submit that LC.
We do want to see that though.
I need to see that as well.
But I get going down the freeway, I get equally the amount of attention. It's kind of weird because I mean I'm single, so if I go, I drive these things around. I have a daily, but I drive these around if the weather's nice, and we'll be going down the freeway, and if I'm on a date, they're like, "Oh, why is that person hanging out the window with their cell phone?" Like, they think I know them. I'm like, it's the car or the truck,
Just makes you feel extra cool. I love that.
Well, Dale.
See, before I go on any date, I always take the OBD scanner out and then clear my check engine lights so they never.
Wow, this guy has his stuff together.
Whoa,
That's funny.
All right.
Our senior producer Adam.
Yeah, Dale. For the time being, we're gonna throw you into the maybe column. So keep your phone on you. I love the work on the truck, and you're obviously very passionate about it, so we appreciate that. See if we can find you a spot. I know we do a trucks issue sometime this year. That's somewhere.
The trucks issue is coming out, and we definitely have spots in it.
Do we know when? No. But we will be in contact pretty soon. We appreciate you for sending this
Where are
in.
y'all located at?
We're in Toronto, actually. The studio here is in Toronto. We have office in California. And then contributors all over the United States. And
we all travel
all over
a
the
lot.
place. We travel a lot. So, yeah, it's pretty. I'd call it worldwide, but right now it's like North American worldwide.
Well, not Mexico. Yeah. I don't think at least we might.
Only time we speed is in Mexico.
Julia, would you mind doing the honors?
It's a hard-on job.
I just don't want to get up because I have playoff hair and I don't need the back of my head showing on this
Adam
camera.
needs a haircut.
Badly. Or a hat.
I got you.
Oh, here.
I know a shop that you can get hats.
I know a shop you can get a
Vinny
haircut.
says if your check engine and ABS lights are on, it's not custom.
Hell yeah.
Pretty much, yeah.
I appreciate
None
it.
of my cars have any lights on the
I
dashboard.
do love me a mini truck of all kinds.
Well, my Lexus doesn't have any lights, but the mini truck, you have to drive with the controller in your hand and adjust on the fly. If you have to make any sort of a 90-degree turn or something, or maybe even a 45, you got to pick the front end up. So
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, you got to be well versed on that low life there.
Hell yeah, brother. Anyways, well, we really appreciate the time. Thank you so much for coming on, and we will be in contact when and if there is a space in a magazine for you.
Dale, thanks very much, man.
Thank you so much.
Appreciate you.
Awesome.
Thank you, Dale.
I really appreciate it, guys. Thank you.
Thank you, man.
I just want to flex that none of my cars have any lights on the dash. That was it.
My
'cause the
daily
battery's
has
dead.
more lights on the dash than
My
F1
X5
car.
has 380,000 kilometers on it. It's diesel and deleted. Not a single light on the dash.
That's because the previous owner pulled the dash lights out from
Yeah.
behind the dash.
Yeah, I was so sick and tired on my IS seeing the lights.
You just
I
pulled them
literally
out?
just pulled every bulb out, and I was like, all
Oh my
right.
god.
It's,
I didn't
it's
pull-
so satisfying now.
Because I have the digital cluster in front of me, so like everything's all good. I have no lights on my dash. I hate, like, I literally, if any of my cars, even a TPMS light, I can't.
Yeah.
Oh, rich man.
I'd rather
rich
drive around.
man.
I'd
You
rather
would
drive
hate my
around with
Lexus.
4 tires in my trunk with TPMS sensors in them than have a light on my dash.
The
for it.
AFS died on my Lexus, so that's a forever light because I'm never fixing that.
No, more than you can afford,
Yes.
pal.
It's probably expensive, and also it doesn't do anything.
No.
Oh no, my headlights don't turn when I turn the wheel.
Yeah.
Who cares, bro?
Mhm.
Yeah. You're just blinding oncoming traffic. No one cares.
Yeah, it's a weird feature anyway.
That's their issue.
Yeah,
It's a
I,
skill issue.
I think we move on to the next feature. Oh my god,
Adam
Ooh.
loves Evos.
your wheels are big.
Wow. It's missing my favorite part of Evos.
The wing.
Yeah, this guy sent his wing for
The wing.
For Harjohn's Lexus. This guy's wing is on the way in the mail for Harjon. I can't look at anything but the wheels. Is anyone else looking at that?
I
Are they-
like the wheels.
are they
I like them
oversized?
too.
I think they look good.
They're
They
sick.
are,
They're
but
oversized.
I
right?
think they're correct size because we're used to seeing Evos with a meaty setup. You're used to seeing like a 45 or a 50 sidewall
Oh, like,
on like an
Yeah.
NT05. You know what I mean?
like
That's true.
functional.
I like this.
I like it a lot.
I'm torn.
I like the big
Ooh.
wheels.
I like the body styling.
The
I don't
flare?
like the big wheels. I like the colors though.
I
Yeah.
like how he used similar to the OEM or
Whoa,
Carlos
is
that
there
come
a
with them.
body line up on the top there that's the same color? I didn't see that in the first picture. Check it when they pull back from the door. Oh, well. Look.
Oh, that is.
Oh yeah.
I kind of like that. It's a little
Oh.
squiggly. Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, it's like the, what are those called? Those
This is
cups?
Solo cup.
Is that like
What
an
is that
ode
called?
to
Solo cups?
the
Like
Oh no, a Dixie cup.
Dixie cup.
Dixie cup?
Dixie cup.
Up.
I wonder if it's an ode to the. I'm gonna say it wrong. Is it Tommy
Tommy Chiara?
Mackinnon? No, Tommy Mackinnon, or whatever the other
Oh,
one
that's
is.
Kiara, but yeah.
No. You're thinking of something else.
Am I though?
Yeah.
Am I
it's
really
a,
Adam?
It's an Evo, Evo thing.
Maybe you think that.
Ooh, wait, what cluster
Evo.
is that? There was like some
Yeah, there's something cool on it.
Yeah, it is Mackinnon.
Mackinnon.
Is it an ode to that? They
I
did
like
have
the
a
white.
upper door.
Yeah, the white's
stripe,
cool.
So maybe that's a thing.
Well, Kiara also is in that logo.
I'd like to know what
white
is that what
and
it said on
gold.
the end?
No, but Tommy Kiara's in that font, like their
Oh,
logo.
yeah. I was wondering what it said at the end of the body line thing. We'll ask him when we get him on the phone.
I'm gonna be
Nice
honest. I don't know
engine
much about these vehicles, but Adam seemingly does because
my
I
God.
know doing a clutch on these is like the worst thing ever.
It's so funny. In
The
the,
engine is coming out more or
in-
less.
in
like
the
your
engine
transmission's
bay,
coming out.
you see Mishimoto rad hoses going to a Koyo rad with an HKS rad cap.
he just has to let us know.
Frank
That guy's
and Rad.
mods list, by the way, he has to hit that word count minimum.
Speaking of mods, let's check it out. A lot of JDM stuff. He's got a bunch of stuff from the JDM Evo 8s. So like all the Evo 8 MR trim
those
is
brakes
the
are
headlights,
nice.
the taillights, the markers, bumpers. Oh, that's Jun Auto front. Hell yeah. That's why it looks so cool.
Can you find out what the cluster is for me?
Let me tell
What's
you.
this say?
By doing some quick detectiving.
JDM Rally R S1 cluster.
Quick
Pretty cool.
detectiving. This guy,
Detectiving.
Detective.
this guy's within like pretty much the same zip code as me in Florida.
Really?
Yeah, funny enough.
Neat.
I was just there with my S15.
It also doesn't say what the graphic is. So we're going to have to ask him about
Wow.
it.
Just another person
Fully
you
built. Oh, damn.
were
This-
around, but you didn't say hi to.
Like ships in the night.
Let's play Guess the
Adam says.
Horsepower. This is a fun game. So
Wait.
you can tell it's not like a jumbo turbo, so it's not going to be one of those like 900
Yeah, I was gonna say,
horsepower
I make
Evos.
1800 wheel horsepower.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
it's- yeah.
Under five for sure.
That's a 400 wheel.
580 wheel horsepower.
450. I think. Do we have Lewis on the phone?
Look, it's a lizard.
Where? I think you're lying.
No, there was a lizard.
I don't know.
That was
Yes, there are.
sick.
There's definitely lizards.
Yeah, see? Yeah, I was like, oh my god, I was gonna run in the car.
How's it going, dude?
Just
Hey.
How are you guys
2.0.
doing? It's
Good,
fun.
man.
Thank you guys for having me.
Hey man, thanks for joining us.
Thanks
this
for
is pretty
sharing
damn
this
cool.
car. Yeah.
You have some really cool parts on there. New Garrett G
This
Series
is really
turbo.
well built.
Hell yeah.
So I gotta ask you about the radiator. What's up with the
I couldn't find because the thing I have an Evo 8, so I actually run an Evo 6 radiator because it moves the neck over away from the turbo. The problem is I couldn't find a plain black hose,
Interesting.
and the Samco hoses and all those Greddies, the colors don't match. So this was the only plain black one I could find, and at least it was silicone. So that's kind of what happened there.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
That's cool, man. Now, you did a lot of JDM swap stuff. Is it like I don't know enough about the JDM versus the USDM version. Is it a big change between the taillights and the headlights? Oh, I see the taillight difference already.
The taillight difference.
Yeah. So I basically, the purpose of this build was kind of to make it as JDM as I possibly could, including all the OEM JDM options. So I had like I used to have the power folding mirrors, so I have like the switch right there. You'll see like the little buttons to fold the mirrors, which I no longer have because I have the Gano doors. You know, the Rally-R cluster. My car not being an MR, I got all the MR pieces, the e-brakes, the pedals, the trims. You know, so I tried to really get all the options that Mitsubishi had that my car didn't come with, along with the sunroof, and then lighting, so headlights, tail lights, side markers. And then these headlights in particular, there's the Evo 8 MR and the Evo 9 MR. So these in particular are the Evo 8 MR because they're matte black housings. So the front and back are matte black, where like the Evo 9 MRs would be like a chrome black.
Yeah, okay.
And the regular Evo would just be chrome with the ambers on the bottom. The key being in the front headlights, the ambers on the bottom.
It looks nice.
What
does it say on your graphic? The side graphic.
So so the graphic is actually a buddy of mine has a clothing line, and a brand called Hyper and Hyper Meet, which was an event that he had. So he actually had some merch, and he would actually put Hyper on his t-shirts. And one day he put it on his personal car. And when I saw it, I asked him for it immediately. Kind of like an homage to Mines and Tommy Mäkinen and June Signal, like all the the 90s era where they used to put like the stripe on the side. I felt like the car was missing something, and then what better than to kind of support a friend and also do something a little bit unique. So that's kind of was the idea with that too.
I love builds like this that are like very clearly everything was done with a purpose. Like it's not just like, oh, I wanted to build a spoon, whatever. So I bought the spoon pedals, the brake, like everything is so like intentionally well done on this. That's
the June front bumper
appreciate
is,
that. Appreciate it. Everything. I really made an effort to make everything very authentic.
It is
and
a
really
very
hunt things down. You know,
it is a very high effort build, and I really like that.
Yeah. Now the June Auto front bumper, how long does it take to find?
So it's funny with that because I actually ordered the bumper in 2017, which let me thank right off the top the shop that helped me put this car together, which is JP Tuning, and my tuner and builder, which is Armando Alvarez, Aris Tune. He really helped me with this, and then my importing shop being Mastermind North America. So Mastermind actually had a relationship with June because they have a shop in Japan. So I asked them for the bumper, and they actually reached out to June, and June actually hadn't made a bumper in about 6 or 7 years, and they pulled the mold off of the shelf, and they actually made me the bumper.
Wow. That's awesome.
That's
so that was a pretty cool. I didn't know that was gonna happen. That was pretty neat.
Yeah, between that and like the Dulux stuff in the rear, I'm a big fan of the way this.
This is like such a well-built car because
also Ganador's on the Evo, rare.
Yeah, power Ganadors, yeah.
I think what makes a good
down.
I think what makes a good build that in theory if you put stock wheels on it, you could just drive it in traffic and everything flows like it's a normal car.
Right. That was actually my next question. Is this a daily driver or like a nice day daily driver?
It's not, but I could. I have a daily driver that I drive just because in traffic here in the morning, school, soccer moms, people getting to work, I'm not trying to put this car through that.
Fair.
But the car is completely drivable, air conditioning. I can take it. I can get in the car right now and drive it to Orlando with no issues with my whole family in the car.
Nice.
Oh, also people in southern Florida, it's just a thing that a lot of people just don't have insurance.
And then that's the other thing, right? So I'm not trying to get myself into these situations. So I just bring the car out like on weekends or late at night, early in the morning. You know, I try to avoid.
I recognize the area that you're in this, and it's like very close to where like we are in Florida, which is kind of sick.
Yeah, South Florida, yeah.
Dude, I love this thing. I got nothing else to say. It's great.
So what happened to the Evo wing?
So actually, it's funny because
Harjan's like, can I have it?
I'm not a big fan of the factory Evo wing.
Oh, do you?
But I like GT style wings, but I haven't decided what to do yet. So since I've always liked the Dula trunk, I did that and painted the carbon. But then I also have my steel trunk actually right up there. So in the day that I'm ready to put a wing on it, I can put it. It's already color matched and everything. I just got to actually put it on. But I'm not there yet in the look of the car, you know.
I love GT wings on Evo.
Well, I don't know about you guys, but I love this car.
Me too.
I say it's a yes.
I have one final question. Do you get a lot of comments about having the essentially Subaru color scheme?
I actually get a lot of people that ask me, they actually tell me, hey, nice Subaru. And I'm like, I get why. They may not know. Like, they're not even being trolls. They're like, oh, and I'm like, no, I get why. But it's actually a Mitsubishi. And they're like, oh, I didn't know.
That's funny.
And it's actually the factory color. It's the Blue Bayou. I just have a PPG 2-stage redone on it,
Super
but it's the factory color
Yeah.
and all of that. And it's a 2.4 as well. So that's kind of why the horsepower number is a little higher.
Yeah, I was
a little
looking
more
at that.
kind of reliable as well.
2.4 and a new G series turbo. A lot of good stuff coming together.
Yeah,
I like that
Haltech,
engine.
flex fuel. It's pretty comfortable.
Very
that,
sick.
it's. But yeah, man,
I'm
really
very
appreciate being
comfortable
Oh my
putting
with
God,
you
this in
guys.
I'm
the
comfortable
column.
putting it
I'm in
yes.
love.
Are we
It's so well
unanimous?
done.
Yeah.
I think we're
Would you like to do
unanimous.
the honors? One of you over there?
Which,
I'm not getting up with this playoff hair. I just can't do it.
I got this.
which
So
which
what's
issue?
going on here? What's this board?
Oh,
So this is our for sure yeses on the left selected. We have the maybes, so either they need to find a spot or they're kind of competing with other cars that are in a full issue, or we just don't know what to do with them. And then ones that are like, we're happy they submitted, but they're only going to show up on the spotter's guide for each issue. So no matter what, if you appear on the podcast, you're in a print magazine. It's just whether or not it's like this full thing, full feature.
Oh man,
Did we-
that's so
did
amazing.
we
man.
write
I
stuff
really
about it?
appreciate you guys for real. Anything
dude.
you guys, you ever in Florida, Miami? Let me know, man. I got you guys.
Oh, hell yeah, man.
Guess you're in the area, so I guess you'll be around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll pick up that Evo wing. Don't worry.
I got you. I'll save it here. It's covered.
Yeah,
Anyway,
thanks for
nice
joining
to meet
us,
you.
man.
Thank you
This
for
was
your
a
time.
pleasure.
Thanks, man.
No,
Thank
thank
you.
you guys. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Have a good one.
We'll talk soon.
Bye.
Yeah.
I love purposely well done builds to the point that it's like,
Hell yeah.
it's not like, yeah, I got these side skirts. It's like, I got these side skirts because.
Yeah. And not over the top at all.
But at the same time, it was very over the top because everything was done just. If you put stock wheels on that, none of our parents would recognize it in stock traffic as a
Right.
modified car, which I
Right.
think makes like an OEM plus build.
It's just
perfect.
like
Yeah, just changing the front bumper to the June version, like it looks like an Evo still.
So
It's
good.
aggressive.
And-
I'm a big fan.
And so we touched on this slightly over the last call, but yeah, pretty much that board. If you see any car on that board, it's going to be making it into the magazine. And here we have our most recent issue, which is a double issue.
Ba, ba, ba.
So here you go. You can check out all the features. Oh,
Well,
Because of-
double.
here we got some features going on. And yeah, now it's on the website. Check it out now.
Okay.
Shop PASMAG.
PASMAG show. All right.
All I know is every Evo fan that was watching that is losing their mind at that car. There's a lot of comments.
It's a
Let's
good
go,
car, like,
hottest
understandably.
Evo, triple OG.
I've never. That's kind of weird. That's a factory color. I've never seen it.
I've never seen it either.
I've never seen
But I
it.
also know
neither.
literally nothing about Evos, so like that kind of checks out.
Harry Nguyen says lose being modest. Yeah, hell yeah. We really appreciate you.
Okay.
We're moving on to another event, are we not? I think we have event coverage of what Harjon was trying to get to.
No,
a
this
little
is
too
wasn't
early.
even what he was trying
Oh,
to get to.
that-
We
Which
don't
is
know what
even
he was trying
funnier.
to get to.
That is hilarious.
We're doing Tuner Evo.
Oh yeah, we have Tuner Evo.
Okay, Tuner
What are
Evo
we
never
saying?
misses on their shows.
Truth.
I think they're the only show that will tell people no, you can't be in it.
Big fan. Harrisburg
We like
PA
that.
too.
Boundaries.
I just got sent a picture of that livery last night by one of my friends.
Not
Funny
bad.
enough, Yeah.
Are you gonna do it on your car?
No, for him, not me.
Oh.
I said, yeah.
Whoa.
Whoa,
Whoa.
indeed. Holy.
Didn't we see
Those
this
are
on
big wheels.
That was at another show.
Was
Did
it?
we not see this in a different show
I
coverage?
don't.
We
oh.
have, I think.
Hey, that looks like oh wait. What?
Rep loop.
This is crazy.
Okay.
God damn. Oh man.
Who provided this coverage? Is this Gary?
Yes.
Gary, shout out to you, man. These are beautiful shots. Oh my, is that a
TLX
VIP
wagon. Oh,
That's a nice shot.
Hey,
and a
that
nice engine
is
bay.
was that the 2K?
is that Schmuck built? I think it
It's
is.
a terrible name.
It's a J series. Yep. Says Schmuck built on the windshield. Those has that's Jason Schmuck's insane S2000
What engine is that?
J series.
It's
Honda
a
J
V-
series.
Oh, it's a J35.
V6.
The V6. Yeah.
Super cool.
Damn.
Hello.
Oh, hey.
Oh, Gary, what up, dog? What's happening,
Hello.
man?
Hello.
First
Thanks
of
for
all,
having me.
Nice, nice video, dude.
Yeah, thank
This
you
is
for your
Hey,
footage.
race car.
Thank you.
Oh, there's Harry.
Yep.
Yep, that's Harry.
There's so much good stuff at this show.
No
So
kidding.
what was the overall vibe, man? What was this show like?
Overall, it was
Hey, there's
great.
Avis.
Like a lot of variety, different kinds of cars and whatnot. Yeah.
I see already 3 cars that have been on the podcast, which is crazy.
That's
Team
so
Emotion,
cool.
yeah.
Was it a big turnout? Were there a lot of people that?
Yeah, there was a good amount of people that came out. Usually Harrisburg, yeah, has like a lot of folks that comes out.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was a good turnout. You know.
Sick. Is this your first year going or?
No, this is my second year going this month.
Jeez.
It was a good turnout.
Yeah.
Looks like the quality of these builds are like very high.
TunerEvo's always like that. That's like
Yeah.
not really a surprise.
Yeah, you have to have a nice car to get in for the most part.
But there's so many of them.
Now, did you go in your own car, or did you just show up as the really skilled video guy? What was the deal?
I came up as just the camera guy.
Anything stand out to you? Is there one thing there that you're like, holy shit, this is the sickest car at the show?
I would probably have to say the Formula car that was a little bit earlier in the video.
Yeah.
I wasn't
saw
even
that.
expecting that to be even coming up to the show. I'm like, oh man, this
That's
is
a
cool.
Sick FC. Damn.
Every car at TunerEvo is like top,
I'm
Yeah.
a fan so far.
minus the Subaru.
Is that a
You
real
said
type
it, not
R?
me.
Yeah. Looks like
I
it.
think so. On Regular Masters.
It's not a real GTR.
Oof.
Skinny.
Skinny.
Ooh, those confettis inside. Wow.
This coverage just makes me like so calm.
Oh, look at that
So
lip.
nice.
M2.
Those are growing on me somehow, some way.
They've been beautiful since they came out.
I like them since the day they came out.
This Odyssey, right?
Ooh.
the
Super
hell?
nice.
Oh, that's
Funny enough, I have an Odyssey of my own that I film out of the car of.
Nice.
So I need something like that.
Wait,
Yeah.
the Odyssey
Yeah.
Absolutes are in they're not federally legal yet, though.
Is it not? Oh.
You can swap the bumpers though.
Oh, this is cool. This is RB swap. The
Oh,
Z.
that's sick.
What the hell? Oh my god.
I was gonna say Absolutes. They started making them in like 08 or 09. That's not fed legal in the U.S. Crazy one.
Whoa, what a trunk setup.
Holy.
That's beautiful.
No kidding.
Subaru.
Is this just like a one-day event?
Yes.
I was gonna say, I feel like I would need like 2 days to at least like
Yeah,
see
to
everything.
even take it all in.
Like holy, like just how much we've seen so far. It's insane.
Dude. So
That's
wicked.
the end of it. This is just like a walk around.
Right on, man.
Oh.
So safe to say you'll be back next year when the show comes back around?
Yeah. I had to get a close up of
The wheels.
on the
stretch.
wheels on this. I don't know how.
Deep
Drive
beating
like that,
final
but-
boss.
Crazy.
Yeah, that's when you just weld your own bead on the inside of the rim.
That's when you put an 18 on your 19.
Oh man.
What
Well,
is
this is-
that?
it's a
oh, it's
Benz?
that Acura thing.
Oh, what?
We know this car.
There's
You know
Apple's
this
car.
car.
I just finished the feature on that. There's the front of the car. Hell yeah.
Wagon Atom.
Big wagon fan. Oh, that's fire.
Yeah, this event really looks crazy. I feel like every car here
Oh.
deserves like its own kind of spotlight.
TSX
But
wagon.
this is like really, really cool.
Yeah, seriously. Is this one of the ones that's on the website already?
Yep. Hardon must have
So if
uploaded
you're
it this
watching
morning.
this video
Yes, sir.
and you're like, man, I want to see the rest of this and see stuff up close, you can. Good news. PASMAG.com and you can see
Well, maybe not that Genesis that we
all
just
sorts
saw.
of stuff about this show, including Youssef hating on genocide.
Oh, is it-
Genocide?
Genocide.
I like it. It was just kind of stock at a show.
Jenny's. I didn't even see it. I was looking at my computer.
Exactly.
Was it bad?
It was
I
the
don't-
new one. The stock.
Oh my god.
Holy.
Some of
Wow.
the trunk setups are crazy. It's not my thing, but still at the same time, I wish one of my cars had like a trunk setup like this.
Hmm.
And maybe not like that, but like one of those elaborate ones where it's like infinity mirrors.
Oh,
and
right-hand drive. This is a second gen
Oh, hell
CRV
yeah, I
JDM.
love that.
CRV. I have one of those.
Did you?
What?
My mom has one.
A JDM one?
No.
I was gonna say,
Not yet.
Julia's mom is cool.
Oh, Supra.
She's cool, but not car level cool.
the best color Supra you could ever get right there.
That's nice.
Hot take.
The best fitment
That's
I've
so
ever
nice,
seen on a
that blue.
Subaru.
It's such a beautiful.
That was
blue.
really nice. We're gonna be here forever looking at these.
Yeah, well, honestly,
This is a good
That's a cool
show.
graphic.
No kidding.
Don't hate it.
We gotta go next year.
we say this about a lot of shows.
I know our list is getting really
PASMAG
long.
World
Yeah.
Tour 2026.
We are all
We do
going
a-
to take my S15.
We do a podcast at each one.
Mr. Worldwide, Youssef.
We're all gonna take my S15 to every one of these.
Wow.
Go through one axle.
I'm gonna make Adam sit in the back.
Pass.
He's gonna puke the whole time.
Pass.
Ooh, another TSX wagon. Usually, like, you don't see
Yeah,
them.
where are these coming from?
Yeah,
That's
right?
crazy.
Well, the Honda dealership originally.
I'm gonna. Yeah.
Oh, well, anyways, we really appreciate the time and
Yeah, Gary,
for
thanks
being
for
able to
joining
cover
us,
it.
man. Appreciate
Yeah,
you
of
coming
course.
and lending some
Amazing
insight to the
coverage, yeah.
show.
Thank you. Thank you.
Babaloo.
Thanks for the footage, man. Appreciate you.
Thank you so much.
Thanks, brother. Until next time.
If you guys want to see
Check
the
out the
full
full thing.
video, it's on
Yeah.
PASMAG.com.
Me too. Nice. What do we got left for this week? We got some features still, right? We got to
so.
speed things along. We're already an hour in.
Wah, wee, wah.
Wah, wah, wee, wah.
Okay, so we have some more features. Mario Romo.
We're gonna speed run these. Nope.
M35.
Next. I'm kidding. Hey,
M35
wait a
is
second.
interesting.
There's an error here. That interior picture is from the last feature.
That is the Evo.
You
I
just
don't
hear,
know which
oops.
one's the Evo and which one's this thing.
Well, the silver pictures are the M35 and the interior is the Evo.
No, but I don't know if the
It's okay.
interior is
We
from this
taped
or
over
Evo.
it. We taped over it.
There we go.
M35s are rarely built, to be honest. You don't see
Those,
them
Yeah.
that
those
often.
are rare.
Yeah.
One of my college profs had one, and it was actually kind of sick.
And then you dropped out.
I got kicked out.
It's
actually.
kind
Ah,
of.
And
jokes
then
on
got
them.
let back in because I'm such a sweetheart.
Story time.
So what's the difference between this and a G?
Oh, the taillights look different.
But
It's- it's
other
the-
than that,
It's the predecessor.
I don't know.
Way
Oh, okay.
less like they engineered the G's to have like some sportiness to them. These were like very much not super sporty.
like luxury esque.
yeah, these are like ooh nice.
And now they're all owned by kids who drift them in intersections.
These taillights
Oh,
are
man.
friggin' insane. What
That
is
is cool.
No,
happening
this
back
is
there?
awesome.
I wasn't sold until
Yeah,
I saw the taillights.
these are like those are like Stagia taillights.
Let me see inside this car. Let me in.
Let me in.
Open the door.
Knock knock. Who's there? Let me in this car.
Do you think those front fenders are custom or someone makes those?
There's a lot of custom stuff going on.
Yeah,
here,
I was
is
gonna
my
say,
Yeah, I'm gonna be
it's-
honest. Either or, like they
It's
did a great
giving
job.
fully custom.
Like the rear
Oh,
quarters
there you go.
are
You can
sick.
see inside. A little bit.
Starlight
Ah,
headliner.
A little something.
Plus one cool point.
Minus one cool point
Yeah,
in my eyes.
I only gotta imagine there's not a lot of aftermarket support.
Wide body
Yeah.
on the like
It is a
Over
it is
fenders
a
with
body
flares
kit.
on the door.
Job design body kit.
on the
Mm.
door is sick. I like when people do door
Ulterior
pieces.
motive flares and vents.
Yeah.
I mean, I like the body kit. It's very like it flows really nice.
The
Doesn't
look
look like
diffuser
super
is from an
choppy.
Audi S5.
Guys, guess what?
It's cool.
We have them on the phone.
We have them on the telephone.
Ring, 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 ring.
I knew you were gonna do
Hello,
that.
how's everybody?
Hey,
Mario,
Mario.
what up, dude?
What's going on?
What's up,
This is
man?
pretty sweet, man.
This is fun.
I gotta ask you
Very
a question. How long have you owned this car for?
So I inherited the car after my father passed away in 15, but
Whoa.
I didn't get serious till about 2020. So that's when I really got down on it.
Oh, jeez.
I was about to
like
ask what
that.
made you get an M versus a G, but it's a fair
That's
reason.
pretty sweet.
Mhm.
I like the body
This is
styling
awesome.
a lot.
I
Yeah.
love the
Very,
rear quarter panel.
Very
Me too.
unique without being like some overkill,
Yeah.
looking too wide, too bolted on kind of thing.
Mhm.
Fenders are super, super nice.
Mhm.
Thank you.
What's coming up for this thing? Like obviously you said you just got into it in recent years. What like are you leaning into more of like the VIP styling?
Well, I do run VIP Kings, which is on Facebook, and I'm a super. This car, the reason I ended up building it is because this is a actual VIP platform.
Hell yeah.
There's a lot of cars that state they're VIP, but they're really VIP styled, inspired. This one's actually the platform, the correct platform for VIP.
Amen, brother.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I feel
Yeah.
like when you think VIP Japanese, like these were the VIP
Yeah, dude.
cars rolling
That's
around
the
the
first
street.
thing I think when I think of like the M platforms is like JDM VIP cars.
Yeah.
Yeah,
LS.
G
What's
is
next?
drifted in
What
intersection.
are you gonna build after? Or not? What are you gonna build? But what are you gonna do to this thing next? Do you have mod plans?
Or just gonna
Yes,
enjoy
I
it?
do. So, my whole thought process was make the car look almost factory, and only if you're a car guy and you look at it, you can tell a difference where it starts being different from other M's.
Respect.
Yeah.
And so I think I did that because I feel like it kind of flows. And
I
I built
agree.
it to my taste. And some people don't like the flares, and I do, so I went with it.
I'm the opposite. I love the flares.
There's no taking it back when you do the cutting on the. It's because it's all metal.
Yeah, absolutely.
And it's tacked on and molded, and the flares and the vents. So yeah, there's no going back on this one.
Yeah.
I mean, at least it was done like really well.
Oh, thank you. No, and going back to your question, the plans for this one is I do plan to go roll bar cage in it, custom seating, race car seating from Sparco, and I do plan to eventually, I'm going to go ahead and repaint it with more flake.
Ooh, okay.
Nice.
So we have spots in the VIP issue that we've said we will do later this year. Trying to determine if this is there yet, or if, you know, your future mods might push it into the hell yeah column.
I think if we see the interior too, right? We didn't really get too much.
That's the thing.
Of
right?
what's inside.
Well, I'm looking at the spec list. It has headliner lights, and carbon fiber steering wheel. So it hasn't been like fully VIP'd out yet. But like you said, the first step was to make it look the part, and now you know, you got your
I like the way I like it.
I don't think it's exactly there yet to be in the magazine, but I think it's literally on the perfect beeline to being there.
Yeah,
absolutely.
You're on the way, and the VIP issue isn't going to be for a while.
That's what I'm saying.
So you
I feel
have
like
some time, Mario. If you are cracking on this thing right now, I think
there's a very
we throw you into the maybe column towards the yes side, and we follow up with you. You know, when we get closer to the VIP issue.
Yeah.
Because I love this thing.
No, I appreciate it. I appreciate it. And then the only reason I have kind of stopped building on it, I have MS. And so my walking and my ability to do things is really kind of weakening. So I'm going to do some more exterior mods, but I'm going to have my club, Team Diverse, help me out with this. My good friend Johnny and Tony and Joanna as well, and Diego. My guys, they're awesome. They're always with me and backing me up. So what I end up doing with this, I plan to go full, even further ahead. I don't care about my health and bad financial decisions. I'm going to do them. And I'm hoping that by the end of the year, it's a complete different look and it's more well-rounded.
That's awesome.
Yeah, man.
Can't wait to see that.
Really appreciate your time.
And you got to get your team to submit their cars too.
Yes.
Shout out Team Diverse. Help this man.
Good freaking team.
That's awesome.
I appreciate it.
Well, really appreciate your time, dude. Thank you so much.
Mario, thank you. Thank you for joining us.
Take care, guys.
Yeah, you too.
Oh, wait. Did we put it up on
the
board?
Where's the
Not yet. We gotta get there.
Why don't we just keep these on the table?
I really like the exterior of this. Like, I think
you can't spoil it before
excited
we get
to
it.
see what interior is gonna look like.
All right.
What is the checkbox for yes, maybe no, and then they go on a board of yes, maybe no?
Because if you take it off the board, then you know.
You remember.
Big brain moves.
Why am I the...
Hardjohn's the guy.
To the board.
Yay.
Shout out Team Diverse. I bet they're in the chat right now, but I don't have open.
Yep.
Holy crap, there's so many comments since we last looked.
Right?
Wow.
Hold on.
Also, on the topic of MS, every year there's a show local to us called MS Road to a Cure in Stouffville, which is a very good show. 100% of it goes to charity. Charity car shows are always a cool thing. If you guys, anybody here is hosting one, knows of them, etc., like, more than happy to cover it, everything like that.
Just in the middle, like.
There's a lot of shout outs to Gary during the event coverage that I missed in the comments. So Gary, I hope you're still watching and appreciate all the love.
His coverage is top.
Comments.
Good coverage.
It shows.
Absolutely.
And Re-Up23 said job design kit ? And he's pretty thrilled about it. So hell yeah.
The kit's awesome.
That is a friggin' sweet kit.
We now have on the vehicle list another vehicle. It has 4 wheels. It starts with 1992.
Next
Honda
car.
Prelude. Oh wait, no,
91.
wrong list.
91.
Why is everyone on the wrong list?
I'm on the right list.
I don't know.
That's not the right list.
Well,
go up a bit. Up.
I was on the wrong list.
There you go. See?
If y'all would direct your attention to the screen, there's actually a pretty sweet NSX on it right now.
Absolutely, there is.
Flip up headlight NSX, first of all.
Oh, turbo NSX.
It sounds like a diss. Flip up headlight ass. NSX.
Yeah, we didn't know you were broke.
No, we love it.
What is that Chasing Jay's thing on the cover? Is that like top secret? It looks.
It's top secret. You're never gonna know.
Shh. This guy's
You're not allowed to know.
I do like when people put like those mesh grills on like a turbo.
Yeah, forget an air filter.
Yeah.
Holy moly, is this real? Let's play guess the horsepower.
Oh man.
1,000.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Allegedly.
Those do not look like tires.
Speaking of which, thought I'd never get a segue to this. If you submit your car with some bold ass horsepower claims that don't match your spec list, I will be grilling you about it.
Send it.
And we might do it live on the podcast because
Adam
I'm
has
correct.
a few bones to pick.
I'm correct or don't come
If
at
you
all.
send saying that your SR makes 400 horsepower, your RB26 makes 600, sure, we can believe that. We could see that. Those are easy stuff to like fact check. But if you're saying your NA 1.6 liter in your Mazda Miata is making 485 wheel horsepower, we're gonna roast you.
Yeah. Be prepared. Don't make bold claims.
100%.
Roll bar, sick.
The
it looks like in the picture to the left.
It's a K24.
He doesn't have the roll
it looks
cage.
like an NSXR.
Should we talk to him? We can
Hold
talk
on,
to Peter.
no, I'm not done gawking at
Too
the
late.
spec
We're
list
talking to
yet.
Peter. Hello, Peter. Are you here?
What up,
Peter.
Peter?
Hey guys, how's it going?
Hey, how's it going, man?
Oh, it is Chasing Jace. See, I know my stuff.
Just gonna start off by saying it's a very beautiful build and like congratulations on it.
Seriously.
Yeah, like it's
Thank you for blessing us, man.
Oh, thank you for having me, guys.
1,000 horsepower.
So the K series, walk us through this thing. How did that start?
Yeah, so I built a wide body Lexus GS 430, and then it was great, but it was slow. And then I was talking to a buddy of mine. He recently just bought left-hand drive NSX. And one night we were just watching 1320 videos and all those guys with NSXs and K-swaps. And I was like, all right, well, this is the plan. And so I started scouring the internet, trying to find one. But at that time, everything was, super, super expensive. And so I was like, hey, well, maybe I'll look into the right-hand drive because they're a little bit more less expensive.
Yeah.
And so I found this one. It was bone stock. It's an actual right-hand drive NSX. It came automatic. It had TN suspension and bronze TEs. So I flew up to Boston and drove it 9 hours home. And then 2 weeks later, we started taking everything apart.
I like the origin story of that is crazy. You ever build a car so slow that your next car is 1,000 horsepower? It's like, yeah, my Lexus is too slow.
That's like
Watch this.
that's like such like a no nonsense build. Like I bought it 2 weeks later, the engine was out. That's like, okay, I had the goal. I love that.
Dude, hell yeah.
Is there anything like very, very notable about the build? Obviously, no stone is unturned on this, but is there anything that's like a very big talking point that you'd like to mention on it?
Yeah, so like when we go to shows, everyone looks, oh, it's an NSX, but then once you start looking around and dig into it, then they're like, oh, it's right-hand drive, and then you go around again, and you're
it's
like,
a
oh,
K-series.
it's K-swap, and then so we'll all start talking about it, and then funny story, like this is my third motor and second trans. Because anything above 500, the trans will break. So I've broken a couple of transes. So this one is a fully built BF gears 1 through 5, limit LSD, and then the motor. First motor let go. Well, it didn't really let go. The thrust washer came apart when I was doing the oil change. So instead of replacing it with another one, I went ahead and just cry once, spend once type deal. And so now this has a fully sleeved block from Ramey Built. It has a fully built head from JBRE. It's at that time it had a 6266 turbo. Now it's in the shop getting a next gen 6466. Basically everything's just getting an overhaul right now.
That's awesome.
Jesus Christ, dude.
I'm gonna do it right, or it's gonna break.
I'm gonna go ahead and say yes. Like,
yeah, I love so much about this. I love that on the outside. It's like, oh, it's a very clean NSX with TEs and a wing, and then beneath there's this absolute monster.
Without looking too much into it, I'm like, okay, another NSX.
This is the most OEM plus 1,000 horsepower I've ever seen.
Yeah, right.
I'm gonna go ahead and say that I haven't seen
board.
more OEM plus 1,000 horsepower. Everything just like very on point for its like purpose, and I love that.
And it's not just like I built powerful KA and it's in the car. It's like dressed up nicely. It looks good. You got titanium, burnt titanium from the homie Chasing J's down there, and like a couple cool things throughout the car that people might not notice. I see on your spec list. Narita dogfight steering wheel. Very cool stuff.
It's on a build like this. It's
advanced fenders.
Yeah, like that rear window cover. What is that?
Lexan.
The air duct.
Would you guys believe that this is a Team Emotion car?
What?
Wait,
no way.
Is it actually?
All the comments are emotion, Team Emotion, and then I heard it slow from one of the team members, so you can.
I'm on Team Emotion.
Yeah, there you
go. Your team.
It's definitely a yes. We'll definitely be in touch. For I'm not sure what issue. That's a big Adam question, but this is like definitely a yes.
I'll figure it out. We're working on some Honda issue stuff right now, so maybe there's a chance we
get it in that. If not,
squeeze it in. We have 2 NSXs now. This one might be my favorite. So
it is my favorite.
Congratulations, man! You're definitely in.
Well,
we've already put the yes check mark on it, so we're gonna have to put that up on the board. Absolute Electronics. I have a question for you. How much horsepower does your S2000 make?
Yeah, I thought.
And back it up.
I think wasn't he pushing like 400 or 500 or something like that?
4 something.
I don't know, but that spec list says 700, and I don't believe it.
Beef.
Hell yeah! Our selected board is getting very wide.
Well,
it's a good thing we gave it half the board.
Once one of our the next issue comes, we can just pull
true,
some of them off.
We pluck from the.
Can you guys please start giving bad cars? We want to see funny.
We want
Let's
more.
go back to roasting people. I'm resorting to roasting people who already have features because I don't believe their spec list.
This is a nice NSX. Have you guys seen Kenny's NSX in person yet?
No.
Kenny from Pro Drive, he bought an NSX. Rich is a good friend as well. It has like 40,000 miles. One of the cleanest, like, it's nicer than new Hondas condition wise. Like I've never seen like a nicer condition car from the 90s, and like it's just very nice. I'm assuming Rich has seen it in person too. Kenny's NSX. Wild.
All right, we have one more car. Whoa.
Ooh.
That's a crazy Prelude.
Wow.
Ooh.
Okay, so
all
we have
Tesla tails.
Old style and new style. I see what it used to look like. This is quite a step in the right direction.
Wait, no. This was on Roast Your Rides.
This is orange on Roast Your Rides.
Remember?
No way.
This was the guy on the. This was the guy on the trailer.
It was on the trailer.
Yeah.
This was on Roast Your Rides.
That's crazy.
I remember the messages now.
It's actually so funny because I ran into the.
I don't know what we're talking about.
I ran into the owner at the Toronto Auto Show.
Mm-hmm.
The Canadian.
It's a local car.
And he came by and he was telling me about it. He's like, yeah. I was in the video and you guys roasted my ride, but I'm actually wrapping it. I was like, oh, dude, submit your car. And
so he's coming back for round 2.
We'll look at it again.
Turbo.
It looks pretty on the outside.
I do like the taillights. I mean,
I don't know what this looked like before.
It was orange.
Oh.
It was like orange and like peak. It was peak late 90s, early 2000s.
Yeah, it looked like the 90s.
I was
It's
gonna say, it looks
expected.
real nice now.
Like,
I need to
really
see the
nice.
finished product because I'm only seeing in progress photos.
What about this photo right on the left?
That's cool outside. What about the rest of it?
Mm.
Like to me on the left, it just looks like a regular street-driven Prelude with some stuff on it. You know,
Cool wheels.
Like it's nice. I do like the wheels a lot. Oh, that's a looping video, so we're not going to see the finished product in it.
I'm gonna be honest. I like it.
I like
baller
it too.
wheels.
I like it.
Yeah.
Is it
but
feature level? That's the question. That's like.
Let's give Toby a chance to convince us. Toby, you here with us?
Toby.
Will we roast him out of the chat?
Hey guys, how's it going?
Yo, what's going on, dude?
Not much. How are you? I'm actually I just finished painting the car last night, and it's all black right now. It's ready for wrap.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Oh.
Actually, in about 4 hours, I'm heading to the dyno to get it tuned.
What, you painted it to wrap it?
Yeah, you got to put an epoxy primer over it,
Oh,
so that way the
fair.
wrap has something to stick to it.
Yeah, okay, that's fair.
This guy's just switching up on us every time. We never know what his car looks like.
Yeah, it was bright orange. It was a creamsicle, man. Orange on the outside, white on the inside.
Oh, okay.
It's kind of gangster. So this is like was this like a Facebook Marketplace find? Was it somebody that you knew?
I found it on Marketplace. I drove about an hour to Ravenshoe. I was 15 at the time. I'm 17 now.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Respect.
Yeah, it was a pretty good find, and he let me take it. I spent a lot of time working on it in the garage with my dad. My dad's been a huge part of it, helping me out with all the work that has been needed.
What's going on engine-wise?
Right now, I got it all set up now for the tune. we took the whole motor apart, it had another motor in it, a non-VTEC motor, so I put a VTEC motor in it.
Sick.
I put a big turbo on it, redid everything on the inside internally. We did a full tuck. Oh, jeez, my dogs. A full tuck and shave on the engine bay, and then there's no accessories on the car. It is still a street-driven car, but there's no accessories on it whatsoever.
I respect it.
Typical Honda fashion.
I really want to see what this looks like when you're all said and done.
I'm really excited to see it.
I think the potential is there, and if it pushes it over the line, then hell yeah, I think you'll have earned it.
And for 17, this
I was just gonna say,
very
the fact that you're doing
impressive,
this at a young age. Do you know what kind of garbage I was cooking up at 17?
It was bad. Me too. It was
Massively.
bad.
The easy
That was like
lip.
2 years ago for you.
I'm 22 next month. Relax. This is really freaking impressive.
Yeah.
In terms of being feature level, I don't think it's there yet. And once it's done, hopefully,
I think you can make it.
I think you can make it. 1,000% of our spotters.
Give me a week and a half. Give me a week and a half.
Yeah, I believe it.
100% in our spotters guide. That's without any doubt. Shoot us, resubmit in a week and a half.
Yeah, you are literally welcome to resubmit.
You know,
just make sure your interior's done too. Because I saw some. I don't know how new the video is, but I see it looks like my old 240.
In the next few weeks, once it's done, let's have it back on the podcast and let's recheck it out. This is very impressive for 17, to be honest, and like impressive in general.
And it's just nice that he keeps resubmitting and updating us.
Updates. I like the updates. I like the updates.
Toby.
You guys should try.
I gotta have it ready for prom.
yeah!
That's
awesome.
Well, good luck with the time crunch, and I hope your date appreciates you.
We need to help him.
Work.
Yeah. Maybe on your next submission.
I'll send you guys the dyno vid tonight.
Sick,
awesome.
Dude. Please do.
Sick.
Toby, thank you very, very much for submitting.
Yes,
I think we're gonna put you in the maybes, and we're gonna follow up, and maybe we can.
Please resubmit, please.
Yeah, man.
Will do. I will.
Appreciate it, dude. Thanks so much.
Thanks for calling.
See you later, man.
No problem.
Have
a good day.
Get this man on the board.
I loved that.
Coming over there.
I was cooking up some really garbage when I was that age.
Yeah, right?
Like, I was literally cooking nothing.
My Mazda Protege 5 with a subwoofer that was too big in the back.
I had a 370Z that I kept trying to lower it and lower it more until it started rubbing. And once it started rubbing, I kept still going lower and lower. I'm like, no, it's fine.
Everything's
it's
good.
Fine.
Yeah, no. I did not even have a car at that age.
When I was 18, I thought an RX-8 that was fender to lip.
Wait, when did you guys get your first cars?
15.
Yeah, 16.
Big money. What about you?
It was $700.
18.
My first car was an RX-7. It was $700.
I don't want to hear it.
My first 2 paychecks at Pizza were
Blah,
$650,
blah, blah,
and I borrowed
Yep.
$50 from my dad.
Yep. I shouldn't have asked.
When I got into university, my parents offered me either they would pay for my first year rent or help me buy my first car. I was like, screw that.
You're like, I'll live in my car.
I'll sleep in my car.
That's funny.
That thing is awesome. We should do... I feel like this would be a cool idea for a podcast video. People's first cars and then their current builds. Like some of our viewers. And then Adam, you got called out in the comments. He's going to send you the dyno video.
That's better.
Good.
Respects.
Oh my God.
I respect it.
That's Adam got called out.
So wait, dyno video with sheet. Because the car just going brah on a dyno does not prove nothing.
My RX-7 goes brah on a dyno. It makes like 120
here on your screen, you will see the PASMAG gear shop.
Wait, no. See? He brought it down. We went from 700 to 650.
He said 650 then.
OBO.
Get called out.
OBO.
That's what I'm talking about.
Anywho.
I will come for any of you. Any of you.
Like we
Respectfully.
mentioned, the brand new PASMAG double-sided issue 178 is now available.
This is a cool issue.
On the web shop.
Yeah.
Pick it up, honestly.
The web shop.
The web shop.
Web shop. What is it, 1980?
It's Harjon. It makes sense.
That's when Harjon was born.
Back in my day, we used to call it the web shop.
Oh, gosh.
The features are amazing.
The design work is amazing. This is a really good quality book.
It's Wage.
Hey, look at these
whoa.
weirdos. Oh my God, it's Wage.
And it is thick. I gotta say, for
Adam's favorite.
the last few magazines that we've released, this one's...
The paper quality...
She's thick.
Even just like the paper quality, this is a sick coffee table book.
Oh yeah, did we show?
Like
can you pass it? I don't know if did we show that the podcast features, the ones that didn't like get in, still got in.
We didn't. That's a good idea.
We did that.
Keep talking. Oh, here we go.
We did that.
You guys who did not get in still got in.
Yeah. See, anyone who submits, you will end up in here in some way, shape, or form.
You people will be here.
You people's kind of.
You people.
Sorry.
All right, Don Cherry.
Okay, Don Cherry.
Don't make it into something.
I would also like to say,
gosh.
for anybody that has doubted me, I am now the cover feature on a magazine.
He made it. He made it.
I made it, Mom.
This big.
And on that note.
Yeah, if you haven't already, head to shop.pasmag.com. And don't forget to send us your car submissions throughout the year.
And James, comment, when do they ship? Sooner than you expect.
I just signed your copy, actually, James. Not your magazine.
Check our Instagram.
Yeah, you'll see an Instagram post within the next few minutes.
We have the world's fastest, yet world's slowest, yet world's fastest delivery vehicle.
Yep. We try our best.
And on that note, don't forget to check us out on all those social media so you can keep up to date, see what's happening. Please stop DMing us if we told you you're going to get a feature and you're on your 10th DM or phone call to me personally. Please stop. We are giving you a feature, okay? Just shut up. Last, follow us on all social. Subscribe here on YouTube. Hit that little notification bell thing so you know when we go live.
Make sure to submit your car, your friends' cars, tell your family's cars if they're good, if they're terrible, etc. We want to see it. We either want to compliment you and glaze you, or we want to roast the heck out of you and make you sell the cars. So
you can anonymously submit someone else's car as well. So
yeah, if you really don't like somebody, like
I condone this,
crazy
actually.
prank.
I say.
All right, we're done with the yap. Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Go Leafs, go.